is what is US strategic policy, and does that change, and who determines it? US strategic policy, this is the long-term direction of America. This is not determined by the government. This is not determined even by the president. This is actually determined by the US elites who are unelected, and they are not affected by the election cycle. So their view of America's direction is America is an empire and we have to maintain that empire. So what does that mean? It means that America has to ensure dominance of Eurasia. America has to ensure it controls directly or indirectly the energy of the Middle East because of how much it is in terms of volume. And that America needs to contain these European powers who potentially can become a problem. Now, how this is done, this is a styles and means discussion. This is affected by the government, and this is affected by the resources any given president has. So you find US established a global system to maintain American dominance. It established a global military presence. In many regions of the world, America establishes a balance of power in order to make sure no one nation can dominate or challenge America. Now, all of this, it has a cost. It has a cost on the American economy. It requires resources. And depending on the priorities, this can chop and change. So currently, the American elite, they want America, or whoever the president is, to confront China. China is a rising power, and China is potentially going to challenge America's dominance of Eurasia, which is one of the strategic issues for America. These elites, they want Europe and NATO to pick up the burden of their own security. So during the Cold War, America had no problem providing security for its allies because it served its agenda. The Cold War is 30 years old. What America feels, why is it funding? Why is it? Because America has to fund an empire. Now funding the Europeans isn't really feasible. So this is a change in priorities. US elites also feel that the global system they established after World War II, it no longer serves America like it did. In fact, other countries are benefiting from it more. China has probably benefited more from globalization than even America has. In fact, American jobs, American industry was decimated, and it's all gone to China. So Trump is doing exactly this. He's confronting China, he's putting tariffs on China, he's targeting Europe, and this is why the US elites supported him into power. He might be brash, he quite frankly doesn't have a clue what he's doing when it comes to long-term policy, but on the issue of where they want America to go in terms of direction, he's doing that. So Trump isn't actually changing American policy. What he's doing is getting it in line with where the US elites want it to go. And yes, there are some changes in styles and means. The global order that's been around for 70 odd years, that's been dropped because it doesn't serve America anymore.